So yesterday was a really bad day. One of those days where everything just seemed to go wrong. The kind of day that used to send me on a spiral of overthinking, stress, and ugly cries. But now, after reinventing myself at 54 and doing a ton of work on my mindset, I handled it in a much calmer, saner way. And I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can too. And yes, in case you were wondering, snacks are involved. Hello, I am Tess, and this channel is all about helping women 50 plus reinvent themselves and live their best damn lives with a little straight talk and a little humor. Now, I am not here to tell you that reinvention means you'll never have a bad day again because, oh, you will. You will, girl. But what changes is how you handle them. So a couple years ago, I decided to reinvent myself after hitting rock bottom. I was anxious, depressed, getting regular migraines from a toxic job and relationship. Since then, I have taken a number of steps to work on my mental health, meditating, reading books on mental health, listening to podcasts, and really paying attention to my thoughts and habits. And that work has really changed the way I respond to days like the one I just had. All right, so let me tell you what happened yesterday. So first, I got some really bad, unnecessarily harsh feedback from a client. Like, it was really just rude, and he didn't need to be. And that was pretty upsetting. Second, I found out I needed a $1,500 car repair for something that should have been covered under warranty because this was a new car. And I wound up arguing with the service rep for like 10 minutes, and he was actually also pretty rude, and he would not budge. And then the cherry on top was that I had emailed a client asking about a late payment, and then I realized that they already paid me. So that was pretty embarrassing. Now, old me would have gone into full-on meltdown mode, but new me just took a breath and did these 3 things that turned my crappy day into, well, a less crappy day. Now, the first thing to do is to take a pause and breathe. So the first thing I did was take a pause. I stopped what I was doing, sat quietly, relaxed my body and brain, and just breathed. So I read this book. This is called Radical Acceptance by Tara Brach. I highly recommend it. And in it, she talks about the pause. And I'm not talking about menopause. Sorry, I had to. The pause is actually about observing your emotions without reacting to them. So what you do is you identify your emotions, but don't judge them. So you sit and you say, okay, what am I really feeling? Anger. Okay, I'm angry. I'm frustrated. I'm embarrassed. Whatever it is. And then just be okay with it. It is okay to feel these emotions, especially after situations like these. You're human, but you don't have to run with those emotions and let them get out of control. And a weird thing happens when you pause and identify your emotions. They actually become less powerful. That pause creates space between the emotion and the reaction, and that space is where better choices happen. And then the second thing is perspective. So one of my favorite quotes from the very wise sage, you might have heard of her, Cher, said, if it doesn't matter in 5 years, it doesn't matter. Was I going to remember this car repair in 5 years? No. Would this rude client even be in my life 5 years from now? No way, Sade. This 5-year test shrinks the size of the problem in your mind, and that can really take the edge off of a bad day. Oh, and by the way, I was able to turn that car bill around, but I'm saving that for the next video, so stay tuned for that. But the point is, things could turn out much better than you thought. And the third thing, and you're gonna love this one, is knowing when to call it. So let me play this clip from Self-Help Sing.
When you have a bad day, give up. Go home and sleep. Fuck it. Try again tomorrow. Not every bad day can become a good day. Some days are fucked and cannot be unfucked. When you have a day that is fucked beyond repair, that is the universe speaking to you, sending you a message. Listen to the universe. Go home. Save your energy. Tomorrow is another day.
I mean, who can argue with that? And while that is absolutely hilarious, it is also packed with wisdom. If you're having a royally bad day, just shut it down. Don't do anything else. Don't allow anything else bad to happen. Just do something that makes you happy. So that's what I did. I closed my laptop, sat my butt down on the couch, made a big bowl of popcorn, and then turned on my favorite Netflix stand-up special by Cristela Alonso. It's called Middle Classy. It's hilarious and always makes me laugh, so you should check that out. But no guilt, no shame. Just put that bad day to rest and be nice to yourself. 2 years ago, if I had known these things, maybe I could have avoided those feelings of exasperation and helplessness that always came with a bad day. And that's actually true for reinventing yourself too. So watch this video next to find out the 3 things I wish I knew before starting over in my 50s. I'll see you over there. Oh, and remember, you're a bad mamma jamma. I'll see you in the next video.